Alright, hello and welcome to Dream Knowledge and Actual Play podcast. I am Siobhan, I will be your medium and my pronouns are he, him.
Hello, my name is Fionn. I will be playing Sir Rumpert Umpert and my pronouns are he, him.
Hello, I'm Mo. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Eli Hawthorne.
Hi, my name is Felix. I use they, them pronouns, and I am playing as Countess Valentina Lisitsa.
I'm Amy.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy.
What's your name again? Sorry.
Hi. I'm overwhelmed.
It's getting
My
shorter.
pronouns are she, her. And I play Pips at the Hogg.
Hey.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's all good stuff. It's all good stuff.
I'm not sure if it is.
Hi, I'm Belle. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm playing Armitage Shanks.
Hi.
I wasn't even doing that much of a voice. That's just my voice.
I'm Bill.
It's like a whinier eel.
Marvelous. And with our introductions out of the way, which today were a level of struggle I've not yet experienced in introductions.
We've usually been quite professional for the most part.
I'm so
we have.
sorry.
It's okay.
Felix's like terrible immune system is letting us cool down. The weak
I'm
link
so
in this
sorry.
chain.
Hey, I think you'll find Felix has an excellent immune system because who in the house hasn't had COVID? Felix was.
Me.
It actually, yeah. It's just I haven't taken my allergy meds in a few days because I was
Well,
too lazy
that's
to
what
pack them.
you better do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we?
So last time,
are we gonna do a recap?
We're going to do a recap. Since you've begun there, Mr. Creeper, would you like to recap?
yeah, sure. Last time, all that time ago, feels so long ago, we caught up with Armitage Shanks, who had been on the other side of the island and was investigating in the least helpful way possible by not knowing what he was looking for, who to talk to, or what he would do with the information when he got it. And then he brought back information on some revenants or like Wiederganger that none of us knew what to do with. So we promptly ignored him and decided never to speak of it again. Then we did some more research into the hydra and have worked out a plan to kill it, which I suppose is what we'll be focusing on in this session. Spoke to Marriott de la Haye about the loss of her family, and Pipsa very adroitly compared the horrors of her life to Marriott de la Haye's and tried to give her a bit of perspective, which was quite nice of her. And we resolved to visit her dreams at a later stage and try to discern what she saw the night her family was massacred. And we left up with our resident twunk, Eli Swalthorne, getting ejaculated out of a tree after successfully petitioning the Dullahan for help against the witches on Guernsey.
I don't like your use of ejaculated there. I don't think it was
Very
necessary. I think it was.
I was reading some Sherlock Holmes the other day, and it's like amazing how many times Conan Doyle manages to have like just his narrator ejaculate things, like information, surprise. It's all ejaculation.
Well, we return with Eli having been spaffed from a tree.
Head still in the grass.
Joyously, he lives, and thus
Huzzah!
You may return to those of whom you were they still waiting. Yes, you were having dinner with Mario de la Haye, and you're going to
enormous shit.
You were supping.
You were supping
Yes.
Mario de la Haye, and now you shall return to Well Road to collect your party members who were supping with Marriott, and go to the salt pans.
Mhm.
For more supping?
No, no supping, for killing.
Ah.
Even better.
That's what I like to do after I sup. I like to kill.
Marvelous.
Oh, I recall that when people were investigating the Hydra, there was like some sort of orienteering roll made that meant that the Countess knew or had a good idea of where the tracks led to.
Indeed, she did.
From. So it shouldn't be
This
trouble
is
finding
most
it.
correct.
And we have our friend that likes the Countess. Berna?
That's true. I feel like
Benerolt.
we can talk to him afterwards as well, because every time we asked where this beast is, it's like, oh, it moves around.
Mm.
And presumably hopefully he won't die by the time we're done with it, so we can go and pay him a nighttime visit.
We can only hope.
A nighttime visit?
What are the nighttime visits?
Hmm.
Vengeance.
I am the shadows.
For context, a bunch of us saw the Batman last night. It's a few weeks in the past to you, but we all saw it and it was great.
I want to watch it. I really need to
Oh,
watch
Just
it.
for heads
Gonna go
up,
see it.
the Batman is in fact vengeance.
Yeah. He also does not fuck.
He also has.
I was only
daddy
going to watch it.
issues.
I was only going to watch it because I heard that him and Zoe Kravitz fucked in a car and it was disgusting. That doesn't happen.
Unfortunately, it's not true.
I mean, that's not in it.
I wish
Damn
we
it.
had
Does.
seen that. I think I would have enjoyed it more if I had.
To be fair, she does slurp milk like a cat, so there's that for you to look forward to.
Yeah, laps at
I
it.
didn't like the way that she had milk after
Mm.
being robbed.
Hmm.
We
Anyway.
also do know that the disgusting people of the internet will and have found the images of her drinking milk and want to do only awful things to themselves to it.
Oh,
Yes, of course.
Defilement and such.
Ah, yeah, defilement and whatnot. Defilement and such.
Things not to mention in churches.
cannot
Women's
expect
right.
any less from the
Anyway,
internet.
Speaking of things I mentioned in churches,
All right, Countess, that map of yours. Do you have any note of where it actually led to?
who is asking me? Am I hearing voices now? Well, I had
Countess.
scribbled it. Yeah, I do know. I just like, I wouldn't be able myself, Felix, would not be able to point on a map, but the Countess does know. So, the hog hag may concentrate her insect practices.
I
On
should
a-
like to do that.
on
I'd
What is
like
the name of
I'd
the thing you're
like it
casting?
to be. That's a good question. Wait a second. It is. Oh man, why is reading so hard? Okay, yes, St. John, Apostle of Bugs. Until the
Ew.
following dawn, you may issue commands to bugs and insects that they will follow. So I should like to do that.
An
well,
army
flip
of
me a coin.
bugs.
Oh God, how do I do that? Oh no! Oh
No, she doesn't need
no.
to. It's the first use. First use doesn't require a coin flip.
no, it does.
Does it?
It very
Oh,
much does.
man. Coin flip. Okay, well,
What's all riding on this?
you trust me?
You're thinking of how miracles can be done once a scenario, and if you want to do them again, you have to use fate for them, but you always have to flip for your thaumaturges.
Wait, I'm confused as to like what's a success and what isn't. I have
Heads.
that.
Heads is success.
I need a heads, right? More buddies. It's a tails.
Oh,
No bugs for y'all.
Must it be a heads?
It's right there, and she can expend a fate point to do it.
Can I just do a flip in real life? I feel like I just don't trust the computer.
There's coins on my bedside table.
Or you can do a flip in real life. We'll allow a flip in real life because Amy is suspicious now of the machines.
I don't know what's gotten into me, but I just don't trust
We're gonna
them.
watch
Pennsylvania,
Terminator
feels
later.
rigged.
Wait,
They're listening.
wait 1 second whilst
Amy,
I...
there's a coin in my bedside table behind you.
I need
Why
to-
would you trust? Why would you trust money either, Amy? I mean,
I
what you
don't.
should,
I
what you
just
should
trust the
really
little
do,
heads.
what you should really do is flip your cat
No.
and
Create
see.
your own.
I'm gonna flip you, Belle.
own
I'd like to see you try. You're 200 miles away, Sonny Jim.
Siobhan, I hate to rules lawyer you. You also have access to a number of thaumaturgies. These may be performed once per scenario, then after the attempted with a coin toss each day. Success on the heads, failure on the tails. So you can
Boom!
do
You
it
got
once.
lawyered. You got lawyered.
Truly.
That's what. Those are the words you wrote down.
I have brought multiple coinages.
Well, you
You
just
need them
missed
not.
it. You just
So-
missed it. Fion's just out lawyered Siobhan.
So those are the rules as written in the book.
What?
Rules is written in the book, yeah.
Because the rules as written on her character sheet do not say that.
But the rules on the character sheet are non-existent. There are no rules on the character sheet. Suck me dick, Siobhan.
Oh.
Because that should have been copied directly from the book, so I don't know why that's different.
But I've got coins.
Maybe for thingy's sake.
Listen, I have a £1, a 10p, and a 20p piece.
Do the 20.
All right, but that's the smallest.
Yeah, why did you do 20? That's a rogue choice.
Oh, just that phrase itself isn't there. You don't go to flip.
Can I flip anyway? I just went through all this trouble.
Yeah, go on.
It doesn't mean anything.
It's a heads.
It's a heads.
If you fail, if you no, it's not. It's tails. It's tails, isn't it, Amy? You
Alex?
failed.
It's a heads.
You just turned it round.
I didn't do shit. You're seeing things.
All right, Pripser. How does it look when you summon, what, all of the bugs on the island? Because that will be absolutely fucking terrifying, and I'm here for it.
But okay, so you know, in a bug's life,
Yes.
Yeah.
the grasshoppers swarming the ant's nest.
Yes.
It's that kind of chaotic. Okay, it's that kind of chaos and terror that ensues, but it's all the bugs, and we've got we've got the grasshoppers, all of the things flying at once, very fast, and then all of the
quiet buzzing in the distance.
it's
Going
not, yeah. As it gets louder and everyone's ducking for cover.
Oh,
And
God,
then as they
amazing.
lie down on the floor, they get covered in all of the worms and all of the
Okay,
centipedes with the
so
many
according to Guernsey wildlife, the bugs that exist on Guernsey are woodlice, beetles, bees, butterflies, bugs, centipedes, and millipedes. This is for burrowing. That's good.
Mm.
Crickets, grasshoppers, jargon, and damselflies, flies, harvestmen, hoverflies, moths, shield and squash bugs, spiders, and wasps.
Yes.
What a great selection.
I should like the grasshoppers to lead the flight of bugs.
Oh my
And
god,
then-
there's also Asian hornets, not ancient.
The Asian hornets are definitely last because they're
Oh no, they only
Grasshoppers
arrived in
first.
2004. My bad.
and then they arrive. Fucking hell, Alex. Why did you get my hopes up like that? So grasshoppers first, and then the rest of the bugs follow in descending order of importantness, as according to a bug's life.
I thought you were going to say as according to the Bible. Then
I don't
And
know
I was-
anything about the Bible. Are bugs even in it?
It's the gospel according to Pixar.
The
Yeah.
only gospel I shall ever read.
John, as a
Right.
Catholic, is there anything about bugs in the Bible?
Well,
There's a plague of locusts.
both A Bug's Life and the New Testament carries a very strong proto-socialist message. So do with that information what you will.
Enough.
So, this biblical amassing of the bugs of the island. You see a cloud of bugs pass over you. You see millipedes and centipedes scurrying by your feet. Would you like to follow them to where they are headed? Because that's where it's marked on the map.
Yeah.
I
we'll
should
still
like them. Can I
host.
request that the grasshoppers kind of like or the bugs kind of like flock around me and push me to where we need to go.
Yeah, I was going to say that because surely they're strong enough in number to just carry us.
That's
Absolutely.
disgusting.
I feel like that would be much slower than just
Walking.
on horses.
I'd like to be carried.
I'd like to be carried also.
Armitage and I are going to get carried. Thank you very much.
Let's pray that there are no peasants walking around at night just seeing two clouds of bugs with like
Bug people.
a big butted woman.
Kind of like, you know, in Candyman when all of the wasps are,
Oh God, stop it.
Oh God,
yes, that.
pure terror.
But grasshoppers.
If you look at the
No,
one of the pinned comments that shows you a map of the birth of the Isle, right in the middle there is a crossing. That crossing is very close to the Salterns. These bugs carry you across the Salterns up towards where that crossing is. And it is currently high tide.
Oh, so
It's high tide.
tide.
but that's why the bugs can carry us across because they can fly.
Exactly.
They don't need to. Here, at the edge of the crossing, the centipedes, they start to burrow into the ground. The grasshoppers start to kick up the earth. They start to go into the soil.
So they're digging down for it, are they?
Yes.
Okay, we need to start like arranging ourselves and like hiding ourselves.
Well, we
I
need to
have
get some
to-
fire going. We
I
need
have
to
to
start a big
unmount.
fire, don't we?
Why do you have this big fire idea, Bill? Where's this coming from?
Well, because we've got the hydra and we need to cut off its head and put it into fire. So surely we should have a
Again,
bonfire.
Alex, what you didn't do was listen to me when I said that my weapon can superheat to the fire of the sun
No,
to
but that's just
immediately
yours.
cauterize it. Yeah, and my one can cut off something's head in one hit.
There are also
You can always still damage it, but my one is the one that damages it the most. I can also turn it into face steel.
Amy also has a power that allows her hands to spring fire. So we're covered on the fire front, Belle. You do not need to burn down this part of the island.
I should like to fly.
You should like to fly.
I should, yeah.
Yeah.
And I now also have face steel?
You have your face steel hunting knife.
Siobhan, to use what's his face's gun, do I have to use an action to load it?
We will assume that in this time the bugs are burrowing, you are loading your guns. Because you would be loading your guns.
Yeah, but I
flying?
kind of don't want to use that gun because if I can shoot twice, I could maybe try and hit both wings.
I'm saying that you won't have to spend time loading your weapon because in this period, you can load all of your guns.
I'm
No, I'm just
preparing Spawn
preoccupied
Knight.
because the range on this is only like pretty small. So if I have to like run up to it,
but you have what, 3 guns on you currently?
yeah,
That's all right.
okay. What's the name of this this gun from Criminal?
That is,
It's a carbine, military carbine.
Okay.
you have your belt pistol, his coach pistol, and his military carbine.
I have 2 belt pistols actually.
You have
I've
2
got
belt
2
pistols.
Yeah.
So you have 4 guns then.
Mm.
What's the point? You've only got 2 hands.
If you have 4 guns, it means you can spend more time firing and less time reloading.
Okay, fair enough. Can
Right.
we decide on the order of the things I'm shooting? Am I shooting the carbine first with the belt pistol, and then if I need to, I'll like
You can't. Can
Reposition.
you shoot belt pistol and the carbine at the same time? I think the
it's an
carbine might
offhand
be too
weapon,
busy.
yeah.
But is the carbine huge?
I actually don't know.
The carbine is not huge, it is a carbine. That's why it is that size.
Thank you.
Very good.
No, but I've just looked up a carbine and it shows
I think
the person
that's-
using 2 hands.
I think that's.
I
a
could just drop it
different
because I'm
thing.
not going to use it again in this fight. So here's what I'm going to do.
The carbine that you are using 2 hands, and that may be historically accurate, but these aren't the rules of our game.
Fair enough.
And
I'll stop looking at that
So
then.
because I can shoot twice, I'll to discern from what Siobhan's describing if I'm close enough or not. But I can like go close-ish.
We
But I'm
just
gonna
don't want to
try
get
and-
into the water, I think.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
I'm
main
gonna
thing.
try and stay on land, and I'm gonna use the one free shot from my talent, i.e. Beast Killer, to shoot it once with a carbine and once with a belt pistol, and then I'll shoot again at the other wing using the whatever other pistol he gave me and my second belt pistol, and then I'll just wait for the rest of the confrontation to start.
Wait. Let me clarify. You're shooting.
So I got 4 guns, 2 of which are offhand because I've got 2 belt pistols. That's what Valentina comes equipped with. And what's his face gave me a carbine and what was the other thing?
And a
A horse
coach pistol.
There we go.
A horse pistol. A horse pistol.
Horse pistol.
Right. So I'm shooting carbine, belt pistol, coach pistol, belt pistol. These are the 2 things because the belt pistols are offhand.
Does your beast killer is the wording of it for confrontations?
At the
Or
start of
imme-
the confrontation.
The confrontation doesn't actually technically begin until your plan ends.
Well, I can shoot with the carbine then.
You can shoot with the carbine and then.
And then once we start, I can shoot 4 times.
Mhm.
Well, in which case it might be a good idea then to have you aim for one wing and Armitage Shanks aim for the other one with his guns. So
Don't
then it's
think
like a
that's
thing.
possible by game rules because one action undertaken by one character is 1 step of the thing, and we wanted the payload to be us actually cutting off one of the heads.
Okay, fair enough.
We'll see what else we can do once the
Because one of your weapons is offhand, what Armitage can do is when you fire with your carbine and then with your pistol, if you miss, Armitage can also fire after
Yeah,
you as
that
a
can be the
backup.
backup. That can be the backup. Okay.
Okay, so is the arrangement to like where the bugs are? Rumpert, me, Armitage, and then the other 2 in the back.
Leah.
Can I
Mhm.
fly?
Which miracle are you using for that?
I shall tell you now. The flight of Saint Teresa.
And is this the lesser version or the greater version?
The greater, because the lesser would mean I would be maneuvering clumsily. I want to be clumsy in front of a hydra.
Very good. Very good. All right. So you hear a rumbling beneath the ground. And then at last, you see a clawed hand emerge from the soil,
Ah!
from the marshy soil.
Oh gosh!
And you see another clawed hand burst out of the ground.
Oh Lord!
Pipsa just starts getting higher up in the air.
The nightman cometh.
Until moments later, 3 screeching heads of a hydra erupt out of the marshy ground.
Oh Lord!
And behind it, as it starts to haul its body up, 2 wings unfurl, and it's surrounded by bugs, and it's swatting away these beetles that are on it, these centipedes that are crawling over its skin, this millipede is just shaking itself like an angry dog. So the lure has been successful. It is up out the ground.
Amazing.
Am I
Does
flying?
it got wings?
It do
Yes.
got wings.
It does have wings.
Well, I shall shoot at its left wing. I'm putting hunting in this, correct?
Yes, I will need you to make not a weaponry test, but a perception test to make sure that you actually dead-eye that wing.
I don't like that. But okay, so a perception test first.
Just as that. The perception test will also roll in your weaponry, so you won't have to roll the weaponry. Just the perception, because you could fire and just like miss the wing.
Oh.
Oh.
Absolute just nonsense. Fine.
Put in your hunting. Put in your hunting in there.
Satisfied though. Well, look
That's
at
a
that.
success.
It's still fine.
Incredible.
Undermined. Wait, I now have to roll my weaponry for my belt pistol, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Ooh.
As you fired the carbine from the hip, you pierce through one of its wings as it flails around, and you fire your belt pistol and you pierce through its other wing, and it just starts screeching and stomping about towards you.
That's very good. Okay.
Oh, and you get another one with the belt pistol.
No, I've already done it.
No, they've done that.
Oh.
So as it starts to shriek, Rumpert just kind of barks this like unintelligible sound, and the axe he's holding just like bursts into flame, and he runs forward and then aims for the left head.
Right. Roll for me your dexterity to not be clattered in the face by a bunch of heads as you come for it.
Okay, I rolled my dexterity. I'm giving myself an extra one for military tactics.
Or for the bugs, because that was.
Or for the bugs, yeah.
kind of
I've
what it
got
was
that's
there
a 5.
Marvelous. You come swinging in with your burning axe and you cleave at its... Which side are you coming in at? At its left or right side?
Left side.
You cleave at its left head, that slicing through its neck, it howls at you and leaps away to its right side as its head goes rolling to the ground and the stump singes.
Can I do a brawn test to like try and daze the middle head? As I cut through it, just kind of like bosh it on the skull a bit without like maybe hurting it.
No.
Fair enough.
But the plan is a success, which means that you have dealt... How much damage does your did your pistol shots do?
So the belt pistol's a +1, which in game mechanics means 2, but I don't know what the carbine does because I didn't. If I open up the document, it will crash everything.
Carbine does 2 damage.
Okay, so that's 4.
4 damage from that. How much damage does your axe there do, friend?
Okay, so it's 3 damage. I pumped in a charge from Scorn Light, which does an extra 2, plus I turned it into Face Steel, which is an extra 1. So I think that's 6 damage from that axe.
And now we are into our confrontation.
And the Hydra acts first, right? Because we've done
Yes.
the Okay. Get ready, everyone.
I'm already in the air.
She's already in the air.
Madness. Let me get that number up on the Hydra.
This music's good. I'm going to turn it up.
All right. Pardon me, I'm doing sums. As it leaps away, howling at Rumpert. Its middle head just emits a horrible large glob of green fluid over Rumpert.
Can I dodge?
You can attempt to dodge.
It's my fitness, isn't it? Or
It is.
did I
Yeah.
roll?
It's your fitness with dexterity.
Okay, so that's 3d6. 2 successes.
You successfully duck and roll away from the glob, and it hits the ground, and you see the ground singe and bubble.
It's pretty dangerous. I don't think the spit's good to touch.
Right, so the Hydra mixed with its caustic spit. Who wants to go for it next?
I do.
Go for it.
I should like to use my throwing axe.
Please.
Yeah, lobbing an axe at it.
Can I set it on fire before I throw it?
Depends on the wording of your thingy.
What do you mean?
Oh, the thing. If
How
it's
would you
just
set
your
it on
hand.
fire?
With my handies.
Oh, right. Oh, you want to use the St. Bland's warming hats? Would she be able to do that?
No, if it would set the axe on fire, because it
It would set the handle, but
it
not
would
the-
set the haft on fire, but not the actual blade.
Can I then set my arrows on fire instead?
Yes.
Again, it's the same thing though.
It'll be the haft of the arrow that will be on fire because you need something actually on the end of the arrow to
Engulf it
blaze.
in
Yeah.
flames.
That would have been like a prep thing that we could have done.
Oh, what a
Didn't.
pain.
You can
Okay.
throw stuff at it, and then when it's next your turn, we can see if you can like go and put your hands on a head stuff to cinch it.
I could
that's still
attempt to
available.
cut the head off first, but I have no way to burn it, so I need someone to use fire after I attempt to cut a head off.
Okay, you go for it.
So I've got the face steel.
Go for it.
Want to try cutting off another head?
Yeah.
But you do have to spend an action getting to it.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, that's a maneuver. Remember, actions are maneuvers. So you maneuver towards it.
There we go. I think of them as like steps in like a one of those turn-based games with.
So do I need to maneuver first, so I'm closer to the?
Yeah, you got to get closer to it because
Okay.
the range on your hunting knife isn't far enough to just swing at it from where you are.
Yes. Rumpet's quite close to the Hydra, isn't he?
Yes, Rumpet is the closest to the Hydra currently, having rolled away from its spit.
Could Eli come and join Rumpet where he is?
You'd probably want to go to the other side because where Rumpet is, there is still acid bubbling on the ground.
Okay, yeah. I don't want to go towards that. Can I run to the right side of the Hydra?
Yeah, you can. How you were furthest away, so you and the Countess were. What was the range on your pistol, Countess?
I imagine that the carbine is long, but the bell pistol is close, so I'm like just behind Rumpet on its left side.
And then Pip's.
Let's
would
use
be
my
further
face.
behind you.
This is the Hydra. Rumpet and I are here, and everyone else is like down here except for Pipsa, who is up in the air.
Up in the air. So yeah, you're actually in its long range. You'd be able to maneuver into its medium, or you'd be able to maneuver even twice into its close, but then you couldn't act.
Okay.
Maybe
mean,
leave it. Just just throw stuff at it for now because we can still do damage to it even if we're not chopping the heads
Yeah.
off.
But you can
I'm
move
the one
closer
best
and
positioned
throw
to
Bow or
damage
my throwing knives, both of those work.
Whatever one you want to use.
it. Yeah, man.
Throwing
You're the
knives?
boss.
If you do bow, you can also do throwing knives because they're offhand, right?
They are.
There we go.
Cool, I'll do that. And I guess I'll move to mid-range then.
Move to mid-range and fire your bow.
Okay. Is that fitness and dexterity?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Fitness and weaponry.
Yeah.
Weaponry.
That's a success.
How much damage does your bow deal?
Just one.
And now you can have a pop with your offhand throwing knife.
You have to roll weaponry again
Okay.
to see if it hits. Nope.
Nope.
It flies into the night sky.
No.
Armitage, do you want to shoot stuff and see if you can lop off a head so that Pipsa can burn it off? Dr. Armitage?
Sorry. Yeah.
wanna
Mr.
shoot me?
I
Bell.
was listening. I just zoned out for a second. Cool. Well, I'm just gonna fire my weapon as well. I've just been waiting to fire my weapon. I just want to get at this thing. Is that okay, or do people want me to?
Yeah,
do
go
something
ahead, man.
else?
No,
Go
yeah,
ahead,
go
shoot.
for the same head that Mo went for.
Bam! I'm going for that head with. I got 2 belt pistols, so that means that I've got, and they each
If one is
deal-
successful, you can do the second one.
Well, they each
if you
deal 2
succeed-
damage.
Yeah, but you
So-
need to get in order to use an offhand weapon, you have to successfully first attack with one weapon. So if you get one shot, then you can shoot again.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh!
All right, going
That
for that
worked.
one again.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So
I
I
came
came
out
out blasting.
Pow 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 pow.
Is that enough
just
damage?
like barely getting it out of its holster before I like fire it off like wildly.
Is that enough damage for the head to be now incapacitated?
Well, that's 4 damage.
I'm
that
not
I just
asking you.
inflicted. I'm just reminding Siobhan that it's 4 damage.
+1 from me.
I don't know if a bullet can sever a hydra's neck.
No,
That's
it
a
might.
good
That
might
seems
hurt
like a
enough
stretch of the old logic there.
What if it like shattered?
It could incapacitate the neck to the
Inside.
point where it's on the ground, and then you could
Armitage,
very
you
easily chop it
fired.
off.
Armitage fires twice, dealing 4 damage. But I regret to inform all involved after the Hydra did its caustic spit, because the Hydra, having lost a head, did lose 2 of its attack, but it still had 2 attack left. So it did its caustic spit, and then it spent the rest of its attack doing a defend action. So 4 damage has been dealt, 5 damage has been dealt to it, but really 3. So the neck has not been taken off because it needs to be, as specified, a sharp weapon.
Okay.
But can incapacitate it to the point where it's on the ground and can easily be chopped off.
No, because that would still mean that it's dead. It's not dead.
Yeah.
Well, like, if we sever its spinal column.
Yeah, but you didn't shoot for that. You just shot
We
at
need a sharp. We need a sharp.
You should have.
Yeah, but I got a good
Just shut
hit
up.
on it.
Oh my god, no.
You don't
The
know.
answer's a
You
no.
don't know what
All
I
of these.
hit. Sorry,
Um,
I forgot, Felix, that you're an expert in the biology of hydras.
Well, yeah, and to be fair, Felix, your character doesn't have veterinary science.
To be correct, that's yeah. Well, since I don't have any sharp weapons, can I do my actions now and then leave it to the cutting people, which is Pipsa and Rumpet?
Yes.
Okay, so I want to do the following. I want to maneuver to its backside, so I want to run behind it, but like halfway through, I want to shoot at it. Is that applicable?
You want to maneuver, and while you maneuver, shoot. Yeah, that's fine. It just means that when you get there, you can't act.
That's fine, because I want to use like all of my actions before I finish my maneuver. I just want to end up behind it. If I have to act now and then move, that's fine. But I just thought it would look cooler. So what the Countess will do is she will like throw away the long gun and discard the fur so that she looks like a flurry of red, and she will start running behind it, and she will shoot the whatever dragon pistol, coach pistol, and we'll see if that's actually, I don't have to roll for that because that's you may make an no, I have to roll, but I'm using beast killer first, which says that at the start of a confrontation, we're at the beginning. If I'm facing a magical beast, I can make an immediate attack without using an action, which would still leave me an action theoretically. So let me roll my weaponry. Can I put hunting in it now?
Yes.
Okay, let's roll and see what disaster happens. Oh my god, it is an actual disaster.
5d6 and not a single success.
There
Damn.
we go. It happens.
Extraordinary.
Well, that coach pistol was useless, so she throws it away.
Yes.
What the belt pistols do with the actual attack now. Perhaps nothing again. This time
2
they do hit.
successes.
And let me roll my simple weaponry for the other belt pistol. That's another success. So she shoots her belt pistols at the same head that's been, been shooting at, and then she runs behind the Hydra.
The attack 1 misses, and the other pistols, they deal the 4 damage. And I think it goes then to who wants to take up the mantle next out of, because Eli has moved, Armitage has moved, the Countess has moved, Rumpet only dodged, so you actually still have an action left, Rumpet.
Yeah, no, so does Pipsa
as-
though. So Pipsa can go next.
Just as is Pipsa.
Is there anything I need to cauterize?
Nothing
Not
yet.
Not
but just
yet.
use it. Or
You
like
can-
just hit it.
You can
I'd
fly
like to
at
throw
it.
an axe.
Yeah, there we go.
My axe,
what are your weaponry?
please. Okay.
That's a success.
Yay!
It's a success. How much damage does your axe do?
2.
It's 2, yeah.
And that does sever the right head.
Okay, cool.
Bye
Well-
bye.
Rumpet,
Yes.
since you are now on its right side.
Use your
So-
fire.
like the,
The right head is severed, so it's just the central head left.
Yeah,
Yes.
but the right head needs to be
Burn.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm like up in front of Beastie. I imagine it's looking quite battered at this point. So I kind of go up to it and say, "Rest easy," and I swing my axe at it at the central head, looking to kind of like get such an angle that I can cauterize the right stump on my if I get through it.
Okay.
And that's 2 successes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that's another 6 because I'm expending the thing at my second charge of 3, so that's 2 plus 3 plus another one. So yeah, 6 damage from that.
You.
And that cauterized the right head?
Cauterize.
Yeah.
I can roll because it's smasher, so like I can roll brawn to see if I like get through to it, but I'm like the heat would pass the stump that Pips
The
created.
flame.
So that cauterizes
Both.
both.
I think it's dead.
Oh, no, because it's still got a head left, right?
No, I
No,
cut its
not
first head
that.
off, then
All
Pips cut
heads
off
are
its
gone.
second head, and I just cut off its central head.
Oh god.
Just got to make sure it's all been burned.
The Hydra's legs buckle and it slumps down dead.
Bye bye.
Rumput
That-
pats it.
Was another very well executed plan, and no one took any damage.
No
I
one
That's-
took any
that's-
damage.
That's remarkable. You did so much damage to that Hydra that it ended up with -1 strength in the end.
I'm so upset. I really
I-
wanted to use something really ridiculous.
I have
Um,
a question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I Pipsa would like a trophy. Can she
Get ahead.
like
Trophies
dissect
for all.
either can I take
Like
a
a
head
tooth.
or can I dissect the Hydra and take the heart and keep it in a jar?
Oh my god. Well, at the end of that, I do have to hand out prestige for those involved. Now, a Hydra has 23 strength. Again, absolutely fucking wild that no one took any damage for what just happened to that Hydra.
Those bugs, man, they really
We
did
prepped
it.
a lot. Like we investigated the place beforehand, mapped out where it was, and the bugs.
Yeah.
We did lay a
Also,
trap.
we just headshotted it like loads.
Yeah, 3 times.
Filled it with bullets.
You did all the things you were supposed to do, and the Hydra was, in the
Wow.
end, is just a beast. In terms of the spoils that you get, let me do a quick little check.
Yeah, we fucked the shit out of that. I can't believe that went down so quickly.
So everyone receives 2 prestige for taking down the
Yay.
Hydra,
Nice.
and there are 3 resources to split amongst you. So Pipsa, if you would like to take a Hydra head as a trophy, you may.
I would like to, but also could I take the heart?
Someone else can take that and give it to you, to like respect the mechanics, I guess.
I'm gonna extract some claws and also get a vial of that acid, if that's all right.
Wait.
Or do you want?
Again, mechanically, that would like be 4 different resources being gained. The heart.
No. I'm not. That's like I do want a resource because I feel like I did a shit ton of damage to this beast, and I want a resource from it. But I just mean like within like flavor wise, I just want to extract some of its claws so I can make a necklace out of them, and also have a little vial of its acid for stuff.
Mechanically speaking, resources that are gained in this kind of battle are either things that you can sell or goods that you extract directly from the body of the beast. So you cannot have both the claws and the poison.
Okay, well, I'll take the poison.
You may have that lovely vial of Hydra poison.
Thank you.
Or rather, Hydra venom.
Hydra venom.
Pipsa, you may take either the Hydra head or the heart. You may not have both.
I'd like the heart, please.
You can get to carving that up yourself. And in terms of a third resource, would anyone like claws or another head?
Could I? Not another. We haven't taken any. Can I take a head just for us to interrogate later? Just dragging it on the ground.
Hydras cannot speak, so it will not speak to you.
Hmm.
Like demons that actually have a language, hydras do not speak.
But we can use it to frighten the shit out of someone.
Yeah, and we could also impress what's her face and say, look at what they have done for you.
Literally anyone. I think anyone would be very impressed if they saw a.
Yeah, I'll
Hydra
just keep
head.
it as like an actual trophy.
Just put it
All right.
on your horse and ride around like Geralt.
I'll make a
It's a
coat
hat.
out of it.
There it is, a hat.
Can I disclose what I wanted to do if the Hydra went to attack someone?
What are
Whoa.
we gonna do?
I took my cross-discipline thing from Presidium Knight, and it says you may also grapple, attack, and wrestle any monster while barehanded, even if it would seem implausible. I just wanted to tug at its tail in case it went for like fly. So I thought that would have been hysterical.
This Herculean feat, just like
It goes on.
Steve Irwin.
Well, that hydra was absolutely rocked and socked.
We have a problem though. Before we leave, can we burn it? Because this is big, and like if people find it, does it increase or reduce hysteria because it's dead?
Can we leave the
No.
bug to eat it?
If people had seen you kill the hydra, it would reduce hysteria. If people just find the hydra's body, that'll be bad.
Okay, so can the fire people burn this hydra, please,
I
so that
could
it might be
light a
washed away
fire.
by the tide?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to work like chopping down some like dead branches and start making a pyre for the beast.
Well, I can just make a fire with my hands.
But I know, but with, like if you start a fire, it's not gonna like actually burn the thing. You need to have fuel for the fire in order to get the fire
We'll
to.
cover
burn
the
the thing.
majority in wood and bits that we've
And Valentina, using her very strong forearms and biceps, will throw away the remaining heads, just for the sake of it.
into the bog.
Into the bog.
So you can calculate, Siobhan, and you can let us know how long it would take for us to do this, because I feel like this needs to get ridden.
Before we
To
burn it,
burn.
can I give a little kiss?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you can do that.
And we can also imagine that at some point Valentina will start chasing Gorbachev with the head of the Hydra, just like snapping it at him.
Run, Gorbachev, run!
Gorbachev is screaming.
He can't.
Gorbachev
scream.
can't speak.
Oh, he can't speak. Oh, okay.
He just has
He's
his mouth
just crying.
open.
Playlist.
Actually,
Yeah.
I suppose he, because he doesn't have a tongue, he can't speak, but he can scream. It's just
scream?
be a sort of like a tongueless, like "Ah!" sort of thing.
Yeah, but I thought that would be quite creepy. So in my imagination, something will have happened to his vocal cords as well. Either they will.
Oh yeah, and that's less worse.
Tina cut out his tongue, and then his
No,
screaming
she
was
didn't.
annoying, so she removed his
No,
vocal
he already
cords
had his
too.
tongue out.
She didn't do that to him. She does treat him badly, but she doesn't want to like cause him pain.
It's gonna be a good hour's work getting together this pyre, lighting the Hydra, so it'll come to around 8 p.m. because you waited around a bit for the Hydra to be forced out of its nest.
Yeah.
Nest.
That's fine. That's fine with
It's
us.
still a
8
good
p.m.
night's
I
work.
thought it would have
Oh,
been 9.
It is night. It's 8 p.m.
No, 9 and not night.
We've only done one thing. All we did was talk to her and go here. Like this entire session has covered about 3 hours worth of.
Yeah, it's not really been very much time.
We did go in, but then they went to the forest and we had to wait for them, and then we had to come to the marsh, and I just assumed that it would have been a bit longer.
Please, may I tell the bugs to like stop?
Oh yeah.
Because I don't want them
You
around.
could command that.
Oh no, you are correct, Valentina. It would be more like 9 p.m. because you had to wait around for them to come from the forest, so it would be about 8 it emerges. It is around 9ish.
Amy, could Pips command the bugs to try and strip as much flesh from the corpse as they possibly can?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I was saying they could eat it.
Yes.
Surely.
That's good.
Yeah, they
Eat
would.
it, and then we set it on fire when we leave. That's
Yeah,
so
okay,
good.
so they're gonna eat the Hydra flesh, and then as soon as they're finished with that, can they just like go back to their buggy business? Because
Yeah.
still flying about when people wake up, it
That
would
would be
very
bad.
scary. Yeah.
Remember, Dawn. They'll stop listening to you. So, like, regardless, when you
I
wake
know,
up,
but I
they'll
want them to
literally
go
do it.
away before dawn because that's when people like. What if somebody just goes for a nightly walk and
She's right, you know. Someone might just come for a nightly walk and find
all
an
of the
image
bugs,
of the Old
bugs in the
Testament.
island.
it would be horrifying. They would be deeply, deeply traumatized.
It would be some goth bitch called Bruce Wayne coming to look at where the monster has been rumored to be.
Actually, wait, before when I give the Hydra a little kiss, I'd also like to whisper to it, I am vengeance.
Well, it's dead, so it doesn't care.
I don't care. I just wanted to say it.
Well, there is a tidally dead Hydra.
Are we going back to...
Doris is louder than the friend.
That's so correct, actually. Are we going back to the mist to go into her dreams?
Yes.
Or maybe we should just have. We could do that, or we could just have a night off.
Yeah, maybe we should just have a rest. Like that was a big fight.
I will say it has only literally been 50 minutes the episode, so you need to do something else. You
All
can-
right, we'll go that. We'll go to her dreams then. That's fine.
And see what happens. And hopefully she'll be impressed by the Hydra head.
Wait, did you
Which-
say 15 or 50?
50.
Okay. So we
You
need
got
10 more
worried there.
minutes.
Oh, we tend to aim for about an hour 20 because we get about...
So about 7:40 finish
Right. Okay.
is the aim.
Cool.
Again, stuff that we would cut out because that's just me talking about housekeeping. And
Yeah, well, yes, yeah. Mm.
Okay, let's ride back to Miss Pretty with a streak in her hair and her really nice curly black hair.
And her pretty little face.
Everyone's
I
hot in
hate her.
demonology.
Not everyone.
Not me. Not Pipsa. She's ugly as
Famously
hell.
not Pipsa.
That's very sexy from the
everyone
back.
except for the characters. Everyone except for the players.
Oh yeah,
You-
all
or yourself.
the NPCs are just incredibly hot.
Valentina is smoking.
Oh yeah,
Valentina is a smoke show.
that's pretty.
No, but literally, like she's just smoking obscenely long cigarettes constantly.
Yeah, honestly.
And
Having the little cigarette holder.
Yeah, that's why she's friends with Eli, because he provides her with like a steady influx of things to smoke.
From my foraging.
right, we are returning to Well Road. To see Marot Dele to enter her dreams.
Well, oh my god, prop time. Wait, hold on. There we go. They're knocking. What's the atmosphere in town? Are people like out and about, or have they like respected her prerogative of like maybe keeping indoors? Also, since Eli's spoken to Miss Guy in the tree, is he gonna stop running around headless in the village?
Oh yeah, I assume that was the deal, but
He didn't make that promise. He just said that he would help you. He didn't say that he would stop riding around the road scaring people.
He is, so let's just keep it at that.
Marot, the atmosphere in Saint-Pierre Port is subdued, at least in... So people are either in their houses or keeping to the pub. They're not wandering about.
That's good, for once. Oh, Siobhan, did you do Eli's Devil's Bargain? Like, do you know what it is?
I know what it is.
Okay, good.
forgot about that one.
Marriott opens the door to you. Come in.
Show
Come
her
in.
the head and like plunk it in the middle of the whatever, corridor. You see, I have slain beast for you. Well, it was all of us, but
Very fine work indeed. Well, hopefully the salt pans will now be safe. The workers.
At
It
least
does
for-
pain me to know that Polion shall have his money again.
We shall see about that. Well, might we retreat somewhere where we could arrange ourselves in an inconspicuous circle?
This space is as fine as any. She draws the curtains in her parlor, and you see that she has prepared a circle of candles.
Ah, how nice of her. Very intimate.
I warn you, again, it will not be a pleasant thing that you do.
Madam, we had
Well-
just slain Big Snake. We are fine.
And I haven't been in someone's dream in quite some time, and honestly, it's sort of liberating. I feel very free and unself-conscious. So let's go.
Very well.
Does anyone have any stuff for protective aspects in the dreaming? The
Literally no.
Hipster or Armitage?
What would be helpful?
It
Hmm.
will be like a talent that describes something specifically about the dreaming.
No, I didn't take anything on about dreaming because I thought I wouldn't need it.
Dr. Shanks?
Mine are all very practical, like blacksmithing, engineering.
Oh no, a
masonry.
talent, not a. And also, can you put your microphone next to your mouth, please?
Sorry, no,
Thank you.
no, I've got like machinery, medicine, skullduggery.
Well, what do
I
we
don't
need
know
to do?
dreamcraft.
Medium.
I have
Well-
psych. That's it. Like that's the only thing that can be helpful. And civil law. Can I protect us legally?
Well, we are about to do dream entry, so everyone must make their roles in Dreamcraft. As Marot Delahaye is a ritualist, she doesn't need to be asleep. She's going to let you enter her mind.
Mm.
How do we roll
Oh.
for Dreamcraft?
Roll your virtue.
Oh, I'm skilled in Dreamcraft.
Yes, you are.
I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Okay, so
Oh boy. Let's look. Nope.
I got a
I
success.
got one.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, it didn't work. Oh no, it did work.
It did work.
Yeah, you did get one, Sean.
Yeah.
We got 3 successes.
Armitage, could you roll your Dreamcraft for me?
Yeah, doing so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh God. The devil is among us once again.
So from this, you have gained 3 veils. Everyone will enter the dreaming, and you will have 3 veils, so that when a veil is broken by either a failed test or a round of a confrontation, you won't be spotted by the primal factors. Once all the veils are gone, they shall start to approach you.
Ooh, spooky.
And in the dreaming, we can roll Dreamcraft to like do things that defy physics, right?
Yeah.
And psychology.
Yes.
Yes.
The word psychology has been said more in this role, more in this like evening than I think I've ever heard it in my life.
I'm desperate to use it. Like I've not used it yet. All of my knowledges are so useless.
Right. So you all kneel around the circle of candles that she has made for you. And she closes her eyes, and you all feel yourselves become heavy as you descend. You feel yourselves falling through clouds. And as you emerge from these clouds, you see that you are in the night sky, floating down towards a boat.
Aw, that sounds nice.
Well, you see that on the boat is Margot Delahaye. But not just one of her, like a dozen of her, all scattered about the top of the ship. Some crying, some laughing, some spinning in circles, dancing.
So it's what's her name? Wuthering Heights. It's a music video.
Kate Bush.
Yeah, it's a Kate Bush music video.
Yeah, she's having a real Kate Bush has had her own mind moment here.
Okay, do we land on this ship?
You do indeed land on the ship.
And can we see said rowing boat that she spotted in her dream?
As you look out at the water, you see that there is, from those of you who've seen Herm, in the distance is the island of Herm, but it's not just part of the island ablaze. It looks to be the entire island on fire.
Mm.
And there are shadowy rowboats extending off either side of this ship that you can see in the water, moving seemingly in random directions.
Javon,
can we?
what is the sky? What is the state of the sky? Is it cloudy?
Yes.
Can I make a dreamcraft roll to see if I can get rid of the clouds so that the moon illuminates the faces a bit more?
And we also can like limit the area that we look at based on her description, because she said that it was moving away, seemingly, not like how other rowboats would move.
Is that okay, Sean?
Yes, this would be a. This would be an alteration, so only one success of Dreamcraft is required.
Okay,
Hello.
cool. Can I just toss a fate point at it instead?
Yeah.
Cool. So that's a success.
It's with an alteration. As the sky is clear, you see the moon is startlingly, bizarrely close to you. It feels like if you were to climb a ladder, you could touch it.
Like the moon in The
Shrek.
Legend of Zelda in Majora's Mask.
Yeah,
Yes.
the blood moon. Link, the blood moon rises.
Just like that. And as the light casts, some of these rowboats, the ones that are going in places that wouldn't make any, that don't account with her story, they start to dissipate like smoke. And there is one rowboat going in the direction that she said towards the rocks, and you can see the back of a rower.
We are on this ship, and I know that it's
Yes.
like a make-believe ship, but does it navigate like a real ship?
You can try.
Can I roll for transport to see if I can make this ship travel faster to the rowboat?
Yes, you may.
Okay, let me try. I'm sorry, everyone, if I fail. It is
I forgive you.
this.
We'll see. Two successes.
Woo!
I don't need to forgive you.
Thank you. So I guess I push a Kate Bush out of the way of the of this ship.
Get out of it.
Ah.
And I imagine, since this is the dreaming, as I grab it, like what are they called? The sails just like unravel,
Oh, yeah.
and we
Billow.
navigate closer to this rower. Such a creepy, like, I'm sure that everyone's like super quiet, and like the sea is not making any noise.
Yeah, like
It's
not
just
even
like
a gust
The
of wind.
crackling of fire and screaming, and also Kate Bush crying.
Heathcliff!
I like to imagine that she's acting like one of those like wacky inflatable arm people. Yeah.
As you get closer to the rowboat, you see tentacles start to rise out of the water and brush gently against the sides of the ship. And you hear an ethereal voice. It is Marriott's. You must hurry. You must hurry. My defenses, I cannot hold them off forever. You must move faster.
Okay, are we close enough to jump like to this rowboat, and like someone that has magic to like look at this guy? guy person?
I've got my primal perceptor, which means that I have an incredibly keen sight. So, can I just does my magic still work the same in the dreaming as it does outside?
Yeah.
It does. It does.
Okay, I
But
turn
you-
into an eagle.
Now, that would be, because it is personally about you, that would be a dreamcraft test, because you're altering your body.
But I can do that anyway with Sanina shape.
Normally, you wouldn't have to roll for your spell, but because it is inside the dreaming, you will have to roll for your spell.
Okay. Okay.
Yay!
Success.
Okay. Fly away, Rumpet.
So I just jump off the ship and swan dive, but then turn into an eagle before I hit the water, and just like head straight to it, and just like start flapping in front of the figure that's rowing. What do I see? Who do I see?
You see, the figure is a man's figure. That the figure's face is as if the moonlight is and the shadows are trying to fight you to not recognize the face.
Can
Do I need
someone?
another roll?
What if someone did a virtue test to like reveal them? Would that work?
Dreamcraft is a virtue test.
Someone else could do a dreamcraft to
I'll do one, 'cause
stop the
I've
shifting
got-
of the shadows.
I've got 3d6, so
Go ahead.
Try.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, worked out.
Pipsa raises her hand towards the figure on the boat. The shadows are swept away, and you see that it is the face of Berner Hult.
Oh my god! That was a very shocking reveal.
That was a shocking reveal. It was the pause all along. What's his fate? What's his expression like?
And can he see Rumpet, or is he just staring ahead?
I suppose he's just remembering that.
You see that his expression is full of terror, full of shock.
Well, certainly would be. Fly back to the boat and change back into Rumpet, which
Time for liftoff.
which is just like his full legs just like pumping out of an eagle's body.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just like it's like he's exploding out of this bird.
Like one of those reverse horrible werewolf transformations.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like the bird is turning into a human as opposed to turning back into, yeah, whatever. So, and I say, Sebenogrot.
could someone remind me who?
He
Yeah,
works on the salt
right.
flats. He was the one who was helping Valentina, and the one who in the notebook of Osborne said that he would be the one. He would
Good
be
for the work.
he would be good for the work.
And he
So-
hates Marriott as well.
Well, Berner doesn't hate Marriott, but his boss
Oh, his
does. The
boss
one who
does,
said he'd be
right.
good for the work hates Marriott. So
We need to leave.
we need to leave. I look up to this guy and say, "We know." Does anything happen?
I imagine we get lifted in the ship.
In like classic Doctor Sleep style, you just start to, you are all lifted from the ship en masse. You just start to float into the air, back into the clouds.
Does the ship
I
get
mean-
consumed by the tentacles?
The ship is pulled beneath the waves by what, if you were a betting man, you would say seems like Marriott Delahaye inserted a dream kraken into her own mind as a warden.
Oh no.
That would have been bad.
Yes, it would. I'm glad we're leaving.
And you all gasp back. And you look. Marriott is gone. Well, you just told her who you think murdered her
right.
family. Where do you imagine she's gone?
Yeah, that's.
She's gone to kill him.
And there is where we will conclude this episode
Very
of
good.
Yeah.
Demonology.
Very nice.
Well
The
done,
old
Siobhan.
bait and
Well
switch.
And I
done.
would have gotten away with it too. But for you meddling kids.
Also, the music was like spot on.
Yeah.
Great.
Sorry to the listeners who are going to miss
But
out
you
on
both
that
get
licensed music.
Oh, yeah, we will be sued into oblivion by Stephen King's estate.
You could insert some demonology music.
Hmm.
I think that we should probably start doing is making playlists of the music that we listen to during these, so the audience can understand what it is we're talking about.
Mm,
That would be good.
that would be nice.
Much
You
to
see?
think about.
Always thinking about you. Right. Well, that was a very eventful episode. A Hydra's
Fuck
dead.
yeah, it was.
A dream was entered, and perhaps a murderer uncovered.
Got long.
And
Hey,
perhaps
Daddy
a
Brown, you going to give us some of them questions?
Wait.
Oh,
can we do that
yes, indeed.
Very quickly, can we just, for the sake of ourselves, when this comes out, so that we can listen back, can we make theoretical, very quick, rapid fire plans about what we're gonna do? Because
Yes.
Eli has to do night actions for the agents. We are probably going to follow in Mario's footsteps, but we are not entirely clueless as to where she's gone because we have the animals there and my knights and Gorbachev. So we'll know, like,
we can hunt her down. She won't have left long. There'll be a trail.
she
I
is a
can sniff her out.
ritualist and she's got sigils in her house, so she can probably teleport wherever the fuck she wants. So she'll be quick. But
I'm not worried about finding her.
No, we'll find her.
We know where she's gone, probably.
Yeah,
And then-
we know to whom she is gone, so we can track that down at the very least.
and then I presume that hopefully for that night after that, we'll just rest and wait to meet up with Accrington in the morning.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's appropriate that Accrington missed all of the
Yeah.
hearty and epic fighting, and also seeing Armitage Shanks do something and be useful.
He will never believe you.
He'll make he'll say something about how his guns did more than him.
Hmm.
Okay, that's fine with me. We can do questions.
I have for you 3 questions. Have you made a new and or useful ally in your fight against the demon's hand?
Mario Delahaye.
In theory,
In theory.
In theory, I will give you Mario Delahaye.
Yay.
Nice.
Also, the
Have you learned a new detail that will bring you closer to the demon's hand?
yeah.
The
Yes.
Groot.
The identity of perhaps who killed the Delahaye family. I will give you that, yes. And an individual question for each of you. Have you forged a closer bond to any of your fellow Inquisitors?
I would make the argument that I've grown closer to Eli through trying to keep his strength up when
I would
he
agree.
went to face the devil.
I would argue,
felt like Rumput definitely had Eli's back.
I would argue that Armitage and Pipsa definitely had a chill little vibe going on when they were being carried by the bugs.
Yeah,
Just
that
maxing
was
and
a
relaxing
chill
and acting all
vibe.
cool.
Yeah, we were holding hands. We were really bonding.
Mechanically, everyone who was involved in the confrontation steps. In
Well,
the trap-
that too.
Yeah.
Also, when we killed that Hydra, I guess it's probably the easier one.
Nah, it was the bugs for me.
And weirdly, even in his absence, Valentino is going closer to Accrington through the use of his guns.
Yeah. So Accrington gets 1 prestige just from Valentina. She is always imparting her will.
So everyone gets 3 prestige,
Yay.
including
2 from
Accrington.
the-
Canton conniving, strike again.
And that makes me level 7.
Woo.
Christ on a stick.
What's level 6?
6 is 40.
Well, 3 prestige for all, but only 1 for Accrington as he wasn't actually here.
yeah,
He
yeah,
only
yeah.
gets 1 by proxy.
Just curious, what's level 8?
Level 8 is 70.
What's level 6?
I'm 70.
40.
Okay.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Eli's level 8.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Oh damn.
No wonder we didn't take any damage.
Hi, so people are really beefing up. At this point, I shall say, as before, wherever you listen to your podcasts, hop on there, give us the highest possible rating. It helps us with the algorithm. I don't care what you write. You can leave a review for a haircut that you've had recently. Not my business. You can find us on social media at Demonology RPG on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You can also email us at demonologyrpg@gmail.com. That's DAE Monology. Thank you to Tasha Soffler for the music and Oscar Russell of Watchtower Design for the graphic design. And we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Anybody got an exciting week happening?
No, just stupid work.
Yeah.
Stupid
Oh.
kids.
5 seconds.
Stupid actors.
All right. Welcome back to Demonology, an actual play podcast. I am Siobhan. Bless you.
I'm so sorry.
Your medium. My pronouns are he, him. Felix is, of course, sickened by cisgender males.
Allergic.
I don't know if anyone heard that, but he's Siobhan. I'm Fionn. I will be playing Rumpert Umpert, and my pronouns are he, him.
Hello, I'm Mo. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Eli Swarthorn.
Hi, my name is Felix. I use they, them pronouns, and I am playing as Countess Valentina Lisita.
Hi, I'm Amy. My pronouns are she, her. And I'm playing Pips of the Hog.
Sorry.
We're gonna have to do
Stop
all of those
frightening
again.
me. Yeah, we should do it all again.
Yeah, let's. I'm gonna.
Should we clap
I'm gonna-
again?
We're
No, don't
we're
need to clap again.
not going to clap again. I'm just going to leave a little bit of silence. Wilcox, I'm leaving you some silence.
We fucked up.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Amy. I use she.
You're doing so well.
I'm so sorry. I'm overwhelmed. Hi, I'm Amy. I
was really tempted
the
as soon as Felix
sneezing.
started talking to sneeze.
all this is throwing me off.
It's all a bit much.
Pronouns and the name of your character.